to this part of my vlogs from Poland. This is part 2, so if you haven't seen part 1 yet, then click on the link in the description box down below, where I will put the link to that video, and I visit Pszczyna and Kraków, and it's a lot of fun, so go and check that out. And now, without further ado, I'll go into part 2. Hello, and it's another day of the trip. Today is Sunday and we've come to Wisła, which is a town in the mountains, very pretty. We're walking along the river now. We've just parked the car. We're heading to the town centre. We're going to walk around. And this is a town not far from where my grandparents live. And I remember as a child when I used to visit them, we'd come to these mountains for day trips. So we're going to, walk around the town centre. They have like lots of markets and shops with like traditional artisanal crafts, things like that from the area. And then we're going to go to a very traditional restaurant for lunch where they have like folk singers and they play traditional music. That's what I'm most excited for, to watch them playing the music. And yeah, that's the day, so I'm very excited to be here, and obviously I'll take you along with us. And yes, let's go. So you can see we're in the mountains. There's a bit of snow here. We've just come for a walk because we've come out of the restaurant. We ate so much food. The place is called Wholesome. The restaurant we went to is my parents' and my grandparents' favourite place. They have really good mountain food. Delicious. I had goose with dumplings, red cabbage sauce. Oh, it was amazing. But obviously we ate so much. Now we're just going on a little walk to get the digestion going a bit. And I also love that restaurant because of the folk music they play. So they have someone playing, I'm not sure, I think it's a double bass. And also a violin and an accordion, and they sing, and the vibe is just great. I love it. So you get a real sense and feeling of like traditional Polish folk culture when you're there. And yes, in Wisła we also walked around, and I bought myself some traditional folk slippers. Sorry if I'm getting out of breath walking up the hill and talking, but my slippers are broken, so I needed some anyway. And when I was a child I used to have some. I have a photo, I'll put it on the screen, of me at my grandparents' house wearing slippers, and I got some very similar ones, so I'm very excited to wear them. Oh, this view is starting to there's starting to be a sunset, and that's actually the restaurant, that one there, so you can see it behind me. This is abuse because both of them are throwing snowballs at me. That might destroy my forehead. Actually, she got me right on the head. I thought she wasn't going to throw it at me because I thought she was nice, but she's not. This is for the vlog to remember my sister throwing a snowball at me.
Janek, ale ty się strzeli, no to będzie... Ale no
So at the end of the footage from my day in Wisła. You see the horses with the sleighs that they pull. Actually, at this time of year, unfortunately, there was no snow, which meant we couldn't go skiing, which I was hoping to do, and we couldn't go in the kulik. The kulik is the horse-drawn carriage sleigh thing that they pull tourists around in the mountains, and it's like a tour of the area that they do, going around in quiet roads through the woods and everything, and they go often in the evenings because they hold the torches with fire on, and it's really atmospheric, especially when it's snowing. You can imagine how beautiful that is. And I would have loved to go, but because there was no snow, we didn't end up going on one either. So I'll have to go back to Wisła sometime when it's snowing to go skiing, to go in the kulik. It's something I would like to do, but I do recommend going if you go in a time of year where there is snow, so more so in December. And also I have to show you the slippers I got because they are really cute. This is what they look like. I'm actually wearing them now around the house. Like I said, I needed them. But they are lined with sheep's wool. They are so fluffy and warm. And they are made of real leather, and they have this traditional pattern sewed into them. And even on the inside, I don't know if you can see, but the whole sole is lined with wool as well. Very warm, very soft, and I am wearing these all the time around the house. They're keeping me very cozy. So yes. Now, for the next part of the vlog, I hope you enjoy this part where we go to Wieliczka salt mine. Located in southern Poland, just outside of Kraków, the Wieliczka salt mine is one of the world's oldest operating salt mines. Excavated from the 13th century, it produced table salt all the way until 1996, when falling salt prices and mine flooding led to its closure. At its deepest point, the mine is 327 metres, or 1,073 feet, underground, so it is as deep as the Eiffel Tower is tall, and if you can imagine the Eiffel Tower underground, then it truly is an incredible depth. One of the things that I found surprising was that there are so many chapels in the salt mine, 4 to be precise. The reason for this is that Poland is a very religious Catholic country, and working in the mines was dangerous, and many people died working there. So before going to work, people would pray in the chapel for protection through the day, and I found this a very beautiful tradition. When I visited the Wieliczka salt mine, I went on a guided walking tour where they take you through the tunnels and different rooms of the salt mine and tell visitors about the unique history of the place. Luckily, my Polish was up to scratch, but they also offer tours in a variety of other languages, so I would highly recommend a visit if you come to the area. Hello, so today we've come to the local town, well, where my grandparents live. So they live in Wholesome. And we've come to the local museum, which is in a palace in the centre of the town, to look around. And it's really cool. This room in particular I want to show you because they have a reproduction of the town as it was before. So this is the main square, which you'll see in a bit when we actually go there. But this town, because it used to be under German occupation, well, it used to be German a long time ago. It's funny to see the buildings, but all the signs are in German. And it's the whole square they've reproduced. And here they have maps that show the shop as you see it today at the bottom. So like, for example, this is a modern supermarket, and then here they have the old original one, which is super cool. And this is what the town was called when it was German before, so it used to be called Loslau. And today, I don't know if it's actually written anywhere on a sign. That's the name of the town. So now we've actually come to the square in the centre of Władysław, and like I said, this is kind of my family, where they live. My grandparents still live here, my mum grew up here, she lived here before moving to England, and this is what it looks like. Oops. This is what it looks like today. Pretty much the same as it was when it was a German town before. I mean, it's always been Polish since my family has been here, but yeah, very colourful. And I mean, today's a bit of a grey and rainy day. But we're heading, as I understand, to a bakery now where they make some traditional Polish treats like pierniki, which are basically like gingerbread biscuits. Very delicious, one of my favourites. But I'm excited because I'm a bit hungry. But yeah, we're walking around and it's, you know, nice to be here.
A, no to dobrze, bo czy taki kawałek, czy cały? Cały. Zmianujecie, proszę 2
Came out the bakery and we got the pierniki. Normally if you go to a supermarket they look more like, I don't know, heart-shaped biscuits or something. This is like a rectangle, not so pretty but really squidgy and cakey, and it's so delicious. That's what it looks like inside. Really good. Now we're walking through the park. This is what it looks like. And this is the park that's in the centre of the town, so there's a shopping centre behind us. We just came out of there, we walked around a bit in the shops, and we're heading back to the car. And I remember when I was really young, because I haven't been to Poland in, I don't know, 7 years, 8 years, but my memories, because I came quite a lot when I was very young, is that there's a massive mushroom in this park, and it's made out of a tree stump, and it's got a bench around the bottom, and I'll show you when we get there, because I remember just really loving that mushroom. And yeah, there's ducks. There's a little house there for the ducks. It's quite cute. This is the mushroom that I remember playing under. So yeah, it's a cute little spot. And I just have childhood memories of this mushroom. So I like this park. Now we're going to the church in the town, which is just off of the square. Oh, I got water on my lens. It's raining. But this is the church. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was very fun to reconnect with the Polish culture and that part of my heritage. I had a really good trip. I hope I can go back soon to visit my grandparents because it was very special for me. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel to join me on more adventures. And I will see you next time. Bye!